Yeah. So back to on the pitch then. Derby, obviously away. We touched on it a little bit earlier. First game of the season. You look at the fixture list. It probably came out, and you're like, oh, well, you've got a -8 already. You go into Derby, who are definitely amongst the two or three favourites for the title, if not just promotion. Do you look at it and think it's a good time to play them, or do you look at it and just get full of dread as soon as them fixtures come out?
Uh, well, I must admit, I was a little bit scared prior to the game, especially when the fixtures came out. Yeah, you look at Derby and look at it, the fact that it's away, and then they're favourites to win the league, and all these sort of things. You do sort of you can't help but almost be negative, but they looked really poor. So maybe in hindsight, it was a good time to play them because they're still. Well, I'm not sure they've totally recovered from the loss of Jason Knight in midfield. But he definitely looked like he would have done them a favour in there because they were so sluggish. Yeah, I I was really surprised at how poor they were actually. So in that sense, it turns out it might have been a good time to play him, but I was definitely nervous going into it 100%.
And now you look at it, you've got that out of the way. You got your 3 points. You've now got us coming up on Saturday at home. Be a big atmosphere. You've got Carlisle away on Tuesday, another promoted team. Do you just look at it now and you think this is a great chance just to by next Tuesday you could be on +1 all of a sudden
100%,
and
yeah.
just be off to the races. You could be up and running.
Yeah, I mean, you never want to write off newly promoted sides at the beginning of the season because obviously you've still got that buzz from the promotion year. But you, I would have taken 6 points from our first 5 games, considering after Carlisle we've got Bolton away and then Barnsley at home, which are
Mm.
two pretty tough fixtures as well. Obviously Bolton a local derby. So the fact that, like you say, we've already got 3 ticked off does give us a lot of confidence. I was going to say it does take the pressure off us a little bit to win this game, but I think first home game, we're obviously massive favourites. I would assume.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, it's. I think what it rather than a points thing or anything like that, it's a confidence thing. Now it's like, look, you've gone away from home, first game of the season, to one of the better teams in the league, 30,000 fans, and you've turned them over with without looking too threatened for a lot of the game. Yes, our goals came from mistakes, but we were comfortably the better side on the ball, and their best chances were set pieces. So it's a confidence booster for sure. And yeah, you now look at games against with all due respect, Northampton and Carlisle, and you think, well, if you can beat Derby, then
Mm.
there is no reason why you can't beat two newly promoted sides 100%.